So as you would expect, anything with gravel in it would be slower going, but when you throw sand in there, watch how fast the sand moves through. And that's where the gravel starts blocking it a little bit. The trap is obviously full. Give this a good mix. So I know the gold is somewhere in the top third of that bucket. So that means that not only will I have gold going in at first, I'll also have some other material going through it, which could potentially push it out. You know, I realize I could have classified it all so it would be faster, but you know, that's what the Grizzly's for, and where's the fun in classifying anyway? It's just a time waster to me. So anyway, I just felt that that question would come up, so I thought I'd go ahead and get it out of the way right now. Alright. Shelly wanted to play with the machine for a little while.
Got to get your sparkly fingernails in the mud sometime.
Exactly. Well, here it is, the last of it. Now here's the great thing about this machine. Cleanup is really simple, like the Bazooka Gold Trap. that's it. So now, I'll pan this out and see if we get our gold back. Just screening out the big pieces.
And where'd you get that screen at, Michael?
That's a Japanese screen. I got it from a bonsai supply warehouse, Dallas Bonsai Garden. It's probably a Japanese sin to use this for gold mining because it's like $70, but it's top of the line, and it's really nice because you can swap. There's 8 screens that come with it, and you can swap the screens out. So anyway, I really like it, especially for this kind of stuff. Alright, well, you can see the kind of gravels that got stuck in that trap, but it's those gravels that seem to protect the gold and actually keep it in the trap. So I didn't put any nuggets in, but you're always hoping that you find a nugget. Well, it's a little too much for the finishing pan, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it in the GPAA pan. So you may be wondering why I only used fine gold. Well, the reason I used fine is because it's like Angus McKirk says, capture the fine gold, laddie, the big chunks will take care of themselves. So that's what I'm thinking. If I capture all the fine gold with that machine, then any larger chunks up to a 1/4 inch in size would be there as well. And there's quite a bit of black sands for 6 gallons of material. I don't use jet dry or dishwashing detergent in my water because I get a whole bunch of suds. I haven't figured out how to do it without being unable to see what you're doing. Although the light here bouncing off the water does make it hard to see. So here we are, we're down to it. A little piece. I used to try to wash them all, but now I just decided that it's easier with using the bottle. So when I see it, I just sniff it up. Here's the gold. Piece of lead. So I think my panning technique was pretty good. Let's see what I got. tiny ones. There they are. The next size up, there they are. The next size, and the next. 8 pieces of gold from, it's really not that big, little flake to really small little specks. Well, that means 2 things. Number 1, the machine caught all the gold. Number 2, when I went through it before panning it all, I did a good job. So I always like patting myself on the back. Alright, so look at this machine again. It's based on the Bazooka Gold Trap technology. It has 2 tubes running in. Right, so here it is from the back. The hose goes in there, or a recirculating pump. It's PVC. 2 tubes go into just a little well. It has a grizzly here that's at an incline and a ramp. As the water comes in, it goes through here, liquefies the material in the trap. It sends enough water up here just to spray down on it. If there was more pressure, that would be better. But the material slides down through the grizzly, and then it overflows right here. So as material comes in, all the heavies sink. So the heavies sink down and all the light stuff just gets washed right off. It's a pretty brilliant idea. And here's the thing I know. That my little cheap prototype worked. And it worked well. So that's why I think that the Bazooka Gold Trap Sluice would be an excellent addition to any prospector's arsenal of tools. Because think about that. I know I only ran 6 gallons through, but I had this completely full. You could see that the material in here did not look like it was moving. For all respects, it looked like it wouldn't work. Yet, it caught all the gold. Because it catches the gold even when it's full. You could run this all day long until it got to there with black sands. So maybe if you were in a place that had a lot of black sands, you would have to clean it out. But otherwise, you could run it all day long. And then at the very end of the day, clean it out. This is all the material you would have, just one pan, and it would be full of gold. Anyway, I'm saving up to buy a Bazooka Gold Trap because I know it's an excellent piece of equipment now. Hey, it was a lot of fun making this one. Stay tuned, and we'll keep looking for gold.